Why is macroeconomic equilibrium so important? Have you ever wondered why some economies thrive while others struggle? The answer often lies in macroeconomic equilibrium. This concept is vital because it marks the point where total spending in the economy matches total production. When aggregate demand equals aggregate supply, we achieve a stable price level and real gross domestic product. This balance is essential for economic stability, helping to prevent excessive inflation and unemployment. At macroeconomic equilibrium, the output of goods and services aligns perfectly with what consumers want to buy. This creates a stable environment where there is no pressure for change. Policymakers can then evaluate the economy's health and take action to maintain or restore this balance when disruptions occur. Understanding macroeconomic equilibrium is also key to grasping business cycles and economic dynamics. When aggregate demand or supply shifts, the equilibrium point changes, leading to fluctuations in output and prices. For instance, if aggregate demand rises, both the price level and output may increase, potentially boosting economic growth. On the flip side, a decrease in aggregate demand can result in lower output and increased unemployment. It is also important to distinguish between short-run and long-run equilibrium. Short-run equilibrium happens when aggregate demand equals short-run aggregate supply. This may not reflect full employment or optimal output. Long-run equilibrium, however, occurs when aggregate demand equals long-run aggregate supply, which typically indicates the economy is operating at its full employment output level. By grasping macroeconomic equilibrium, economists and governments can better forecast economic trends and design effective fiscal and monetary policies. This understanding allows them to respond to economic shocks and analyze how changes in consumer behavior, investment, government spending, or external factors influence inflation, unemployment, and growth. In practical terms, moving toward macroeconomic equilibrium can guide decisions like adjusting interest rates, taxation, or government spending. These adjustments help stabilize prices and encourage sustainable economic growth. Without the concept of macroeconomic equilibrium, managing the economy would lack a clear reference point for balancing demand and supply forces. This balance is essential for a healthy economy, making macroeconomic equilibrium a fundamental aspect of economic analysis and policymaking.